Guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It's over. It's over. LaMonica appears before a judge on federal charges, ordered to surrender firearms, and cannot leave the US. Faces up to 8 years in prison. It's over. 2 weeks ago, the mayor of Newark mayor, I forget his name, uh, showed up in Delaney facility, ICE. And he came with some Congress members, and she was one of them. There was a huge confrontation, and she pushed ICE officer, and things just went cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. So, yeah, this is the consequences. She's again told to surrender the firearm. You cannot leave the U.S. Possibly faces up to 8 years. Here's the thing, guys. A lot more should be joining her as well. A lot more. All right. So I believe this here is just the tip of the iceberg. Again, you are in a position, higher position. Being a Congress member, you have to show, respect and slow to anger. But she lost her cool. She let anger control her, and things went out of control out there in Newark, Delaney facility, ICE. So we're gonna get to all this news here, guys. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the description box and also the comments box. Also, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, so you have, again, the left. LaMonica appeared before a judge on Wednesday after the Justice Department charged her with federal crimes for assaulting ICE agents. Now, Representative, again, LaMonica, appeared virtually from D.C. She was released on her own recognizance and did not have to post bail. Now, the judge ordered LaMonica to surrender her firearms and says she cannot travel outside of the U.S. Wow. Wow. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Man, it just... This is something, like I said, this is something that needs to happen to a lot more out there. A lot more out there. Alright, so I do believe this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let me just pull this up really quick and see what's going on with this. Zoom it in so you guys have a better view. Alright, let me just pause this video. So, Congresswoman LaMonica appeared in front of a judge virtually today. She did not have to post bail, but cannot travel outside of the country for now. LaMonica is fundraising. Well, hold on, what? LaMonica is fundraising off the charges, according to Fox Digital, asking for money to fight back. OMG! She has a GoFundMe. Give me a second here. She has a GoFundMe. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second here. Give me a second. LaMonica. She has a GoFundMe. I was not aware if she has. Man. I was not aware if she has a, a fundraiser. There's one here, but it doesn't say like how much. Oh no, this is something old. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. I'm not seeing nothing though. Give me a second. I'm just trying to look for this really quick here. Let me go on to this is her account here. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything. But Fox News is saying she has a fundraiser going on. This is her, LaMonica, and I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. If you guys have like the link or something, just send it to me through email. My email is in the description box. I'm not seeing any like fundraiser, but according to Fox, she just opened up some kind of fundraiser website. I don't know if it's GoFundMe. I don't know what it is, but it's to help fight back against what happened, 2 weeks ago in Nork Delaney facility, ICE, where they keep the gangsters. Put it like that. Wow, this is big breaking news here. So, I mean, how much do Congress member make though? They make a pretty good amount of money. The news reported New Jersey, the left, LaMonica appeared virtually before a federal judge in Newark this morning after being charged with assault, resisting cuff, wow, and impending federal officers. I mean, if we do something like that, they throw us in jail immediately. We probably get like a year, 2 years of probation. I think we probably serve perhaps maybe a year, 2 years in prison. Um, I mean, we're talking about law enforcement here. So, and plus trespassing. So again, they trespassed property. So, give me a second here. LaMonica was in Washington for the appearance. She was read her rights and released on her own recognizance. Now, if convicted, faces 8 years in prison and a fine of $250,000. Wow. LaMonica is due to appear in court in person on June 11th for a preliminary hearing. She's allowed to travel domestically and internationally if needed for her congressional duties, the judge said. For personal international travel, she'll need court approval. Wow. I don't think people's gonna go for her again. I seen the video and she again look guys, sometimes people don't know how to control their anger and they let their anger get the best of them, and there's consequences when you let anger control you. And sometimes anger does lead to worst case scenario. It does lead to people snap and do some stuff that they would truly regret. This is why it's very important that again just walk away. Someone calls your name, walk away. Walk away. All right, because if you again it could lead to really serious stuff. I'm telling you from experience, guys. All right, so again, we all been through that. I mean, we all been through there, and in school or whatever, this and that. We let anger get the best of us, but you have to control your anger. And her being a congresswoman, she should have had a better understanding of being a much more professional. And in that video, she just acted like a brat, put it like that. So she was ordered to surrender any firearms she may own. Now on Monday, The attorney, U.S. Attorney Alina, announced federal charges against the left, LaMonica, for assaulting ICE. And she knows better. She knows that officers, again, we must, again, respect. You can't be just approaching to them like that. You can't. You can't. I mean, again, you know the law. You test them. That's it. All right. So there's a complaint file here, a criminal complaint. I'm not gonna click on that. It's so long and stuff. And but again, what do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Today, my office has charged Congresswoman with a violation of Title 18, United States Code, Section 111, for assaulting, impeding, and interfering with law enforcement. Alina said on Monday evening, "No one is above the law." Yes, yes. Hey, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they are right. They are absolutely right. Nancy is right. No one is above the law. You hear me? Nancy is right. And Chuck is right. No one is above the law. And again, I'm not trying to be funny here, but it's true what they said. No one is above the law. Now it says here you have ICE body cam. No one is above the law, politician or otherwise, Alina said. ICE body cam footage showed LaMonica verbally abusing and physically assaulting federal agents at a detention facility in Newark. Now, the mayor was quiet. The mayor, he stayed quiet, and they told him put your hands behind your back. He did and stuff like that. But LaMonica, she just flipped out like, "How dare you? I'm a congresswoman. Don't touch me!" And she just bumped into them, and I'm like, "Woman, you need to kind of cool down, slow down." This is why Scripture says, when it comes to being a leadership, even for a pastor, you must be slow to anger. Meaning that you don't let nothing get to you. Look at Donald, for example. Donald, the U.S. leader, you know how many times he has to deal with these cameras and the journalists? Man, he got to deal with the fake NEWS all the time. Some people will flip out, like Joe. Joe flipped out when Peter Ducey says something, and Joe flipped out, and Joe called him a name. He's like, he said the S word, the STUPID. But later, Joe apologized. But again, Donald is an example that he's slow to anger. I never seen Donald like upset and flipping tables and doing all that type of stuff. But the Bible says when it comes to being a leader or like a pastor, again, it's good for those who are slow to anger. They know how to control themselves in tough situations. LaMonica was seen laying hands on agents during the altercation and chaos. "I touch whoever I ooh, She dropped the big F word. No, yeah, that's not good. She dropped the F bomb. And again, I just mentioned about slow to anger. That is a definition that it's not slow to anger. And I'm sorry to say this, she should not be in that spotlight. She should not be in that spotlight. We need very knowledgeable, very professional individuals to be in those spotlight. We cannot be having that type of stuff. We can't. So again, there's some people that knows how to control it. Other people can't. All right. So it says here, I have obtained exclusive ICE. Okay. So Benny Johnson released the body cam footage, but again, we already showed it. I'm not gonna play it, but again, so this is that's the mayor. He was all right. Again, he might have said a couple of words or whatever, but he put his hand behind his back and this and that. But yeah. Representative LaMonica released a statement on Monday evening and said the charges against her are purely political. Woman, woman, have you watched the video? The way you were acting? You did it to yourself. You made yourself look like a you know what. You did it to yourself. Stop blaming other people. Now you have to face the consequences. I guarantee they're gonna find a way to, make sure she don't do 8 years. She's probably gonna find the money and this and that. But yeah, the New Jersey left also blamed ICE agents for violent altercation at the Delaney Hall facility. Here's the thing: they were in the again. These officials were in the facility. They're supposed to be in that facility. That's their job. But you have the mayor and a couple of people. They just went into this facility. Actually, stormed into this facility, and they trespassed. That's what he did. And so that's why we have officers that, when someone trespasses, hey, you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't come here. And LaMonica is like, how dare you talk to me like that? I'm a woman. It doesn't matter you're a congresswoman. No one is above the law like that. All right. So, again, this is a big breaking news that's coming out. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. And like I said, there should be a lot more in cuffs. A lot more. A lot more. All right, guys. Look, at the very end, I pray for her. I pray that for all politicians. This is why we must pray for our leadership, the government, the president, the mayor, the governor, Senate, Supreme Court, the House. I mean, we got to pray for everyone. We do the judge. I mean, we have to pray for everyone. And again, we're not perfect. Sometimes, some of us could release certain very, very, very disturbing words. It's like the Bible said, your tongue could be a weapon. And her tongue was a weapon, and now it caused her this. And she has to face the consequences. Pray for her. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on this platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.